Hungary recently provided the unfamiliar setting for an international sevens tournament, when Budapest was the picturesque location for the European-funded initiative Global Education Through Sport. The focus of the event was to aid and strengthen social ties, as well as building bridges through cooperation and communication.
We've
spent a week together, taking part in all sorts of activities. And now here we are at the weekend when these rugby teams will play against one another in an international tournament. The weekend will be the climax of the event. We have a team here from Palestine, we have a team here from Israel. We have another side here with us from Italy, as well as a domestic Hungarian side, and also a charity team. 5 teams will play in the competition, and we'll see who's best.
The Israeli side, Beersheva Camels, had begun to build new relations even before they had arrived.
My team is very special because it consists of people who arrived from many places around the world. From Argentina, Romania and Russia, with people from all over playing with us. We have an Arab Muslim in the team, and that makes it even more important. He's the first Arab Muslim to play in an Israeli national team.
The tournament was also a chance for the Palestinians to announce their arrival on the international rugby scene and help develop the game back home.
This is our first international event with teams from various countries, so of course we are motivated and happy, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Rugby is growing in Palestine because people are always asking, what is this rugby? What kind of sport is it? How do you play it? So we show them with the help of the internet or DVDs. Now we have a very nice programme to introduce rugby to the schools in order to teach them. We aim to get into several schools in various areas in Palestine, and everyone will start to play rugby.
The political conflict between Israel and Palestine has raged for years and continues to divide to this day. But here in Hungary, rugby was the main focus between the two.
On the first day, it was a bit awkward just to meet with the Palestinians. But since that day, the connection has begun to warm up. We've gone out and talked about all sorts of issues, politics and non-politics. I think the best thing that happened was yesterday, when we had a meeting with the psychotherapist. We played all sorts of games and we're very connected. And now we're going to eat and drink together.
We view them as normal human beings. We view them as rugby players and no more than that. We don't want to involve any political issues between us because we have come here for the sake of playing rugby.
Palestine's introduction to international rugby got off to a flying start as they took an early lead over the host nation in their first pool game. But the Hungarians fought back and took the spoils late in the second half. Pre-tournament favourites Israel had a tough encounter with Italian side All Reds Roma, but eventually powered their way past them to go top of the table at the end of day one. And the following day, history was made at the Icarus football stadium as Israel took on Palestine. Both teams were in determined mood ahead of the encounter, but it was Israel who took an early advantage. That score was followed soon after by another from captain Michael Rappaport. Palestine enthusiasm paid dividends though, with this impressive score from 16-year-old Jack Abu Farah. But the Palestinian celebrations were short-lived as Israel finished the game with a second touchdown from their skipper. Israel went on to the final only to lose narrowly in their rematch against the Italians. and Palestine provided the shock of the tournament as they achieved an encouraging victory over the hosts in the third-place playoff.
When we go home, we'll be able to say that at least we achieved third place. People will be pleased with us as we gave it our best shot.
Today was a really historic match between Israel and Palestine. History will write it down as the first rugby match, the first competitive match between the two sides.